another video. So today I'm doing what's in my Chanel bag, and I'm really excited to talk about this, partly because I love my Chanel bag. It's literally my baby. So it looks like this. It has this like shoulder strap and then this little mini strap here. I don't actually like hold my bag by this strap because it's so tiny, but it does look cute just kind of like up like that. It stays up on its own. And then it has kind of like two sides to it, one in the back that clips and then one in the front. And then it has this sort of like board that separates it in the middle. Don't get me wrong, I'm not someone who has a ton of Chanel bags or a ton of designer bags in general. I have this one Chanel bag and then one other Chanel bag that's like a smaller camera bag that I, just full disclosure, did not pay full price for. Not because it was gifted to me or anything like that, because I actually got it at sample sale through work that I can't really talk about technically, but just know that yeah, this is a $7,000 bag, but I did not pay anywhere near that price for the bag. Just putting it out there. But because I got it at a sample sale, I don't actually know what this bag is called. I've been trying to search online for it forever, just trying different search terms, and I don't actually know what it's called. So if you know what it's called, please let me know. Leave a comment down below, and yeah, I'd love to figure it out. But either way, it is beautiful. It has this little emblem on the back. It says Chanel 31 Rue Cambon, Paris. It's this beautiful, very muted pink shade, and it has the classic like quilted diamonds across it. I know it's a thing with Chanel bags to like count how many diamonds across it to know how big it is. So there are 7, almost 8 full diamonds all the way across. So it's a pretty good size, and I think it's a really great bag for spring. I actually just got this over the winter, so I've been waiting to use it, but now that it's spring and it's nice outside and the weather's starting to get nice and I'm starting to wear more pastel colors, I'm starting to pull this bag out more, and I'm just really excited to wear it. That's info on the bag. Let's get into what's in the bag. So to start off, as I had mentioned before, there is a back pocket to the bag and then a front pocket. So I separate these into function and fashion. So in the back I have more functional things, and then in the front I have my more like beauty and grooming kind of items. So for example, starting in the back, I have my wallet. So I have this little mini YSL card holder. I keep my Metro card in it, which is great because I live in New York City, so it's easy to just, instead of having it in a bigger wallet, I just pull it out, take it out, swipe it, and the card is right there. Also inside of it I have my ID card for work, so I can swipe into the elevators in my building. And then in the back I just have my New York State license, my driver's license, and my one little credit card. And I used to carry such a bigger wallet that was really heavy, but it had everything like my Sephora VIB card in it. It had like my Rite Aid card, things like that. But I found there really was no use to carry around so many things like that on a daily basis when I use them so rarely. And also with those cards, the situation is like you can always put in your phone number or something and they can look you up anyways. So usually on a day-to-day basis, all I need are these 4 or 5 little cards that I have in here. So that makes it much easier. So I keep that in the back. The next thing is of course my cell phone. So I have the iPhone 8 in white. I really like it. I'd like to get the 10 obviously because I take so many photos. I'd really like to have the better camera on it. But this one works for now, and I have this really pretty little case on it. This is from And Other Stories. I think they still have it there actually. I got it a few months ago, but I still see it in stores. It's only like $10 and it's really cute. It's like a light pink leopard print. So yeah, it's just nice. The next thing I have are my keys. So this bag actually has a little rope to hold your keys on it so that you can find them more easily, which is great so that you're not like fiddling around in your bag. Mine just are my keys, and then I have this cute little bunny, sort of like crystal, like Swarovski crystal, or actually no, it's just from Kate Spade. These are probably just rhinestones. This cute little bunny rhinestone bunny, just so that I can just to see my keys, and I think it's really cute. My boyfriend got this for me, so I especially like it. The next thing I have in the like function section are my AirPods, and I actually really like these. I thought I wouldn't love them. I thought kind of like the ones that I have, like the long ones, are great, like what's the point? But I think these actually make a lot of sense, particularly because I like walking around my room with headphones in while I'm cleaning without worrying about like a rope, or when I'm working out. It just it's a lot easier, and plus they look cool. I think these are just kind of cool. But yeah, charging them's a little annoying, but I do overall like them. So yes, I have my AirPods, and great for the New York City commute when you're on the subway, by the way. If you saw my other what's in my work bag video, headphones. The next thing that I have in here and that I always keep in all my purses is a little snack, because I get hungry a lot. And it's good to just have something quick and healthy that you can eat. I actually get these little individual nut bags from Trader Joe's. This one is just almonds, cashews, and I think dried cranberries, but they're all different kinds. I think that just like a little handful of nuts is the perfect, like, quick fill you up. It fills me up, I found, more than a granola bar, which is what I used to do. And I think it's a little bit healthier too. So it's just a perfect serving size, and yeah, something like this or an apple is always good to just have in your bag, because you never know. The next thing that I have in my bag are pens, and I think that my dad would be really proud of this if he was watching me, because he always told me that you always need to have a pen handy, especially if you're in an interview. It looks really bad if you don't have a pen. So since then, I've always kept a pen on me, because you never know. And also, as kind of like a writer, you never know when inspiration strikes, so always good to have a pen so that you can write something down. Not that you can't type it in your phone these days, but you know, it's the principle. I have two. I have one by, it's called Le Pen. It's this pretty bluish periwinkle color, and it writes so smoothly. I love these pens. It's like $2 for a pen, and you can find them, and they have them in every color, usually at like Papyrus or stores like that. And then I have another one in here. This is just a plain black pen. I got this at the Girl Boss rally when I went last November, I think 2 years ago now. But yeah, just always good to have a pen, always good to be prepared. The next thing that I have in my bag are mints, and here I have Tic Tacs. I think it's just kind of helpful to have something like that in your bag. I think every girl should have mints or some type of a breath refresher in your bag after you're eating. I like to just pop some mints in my mouth so I'm not offending anyone. It's not always mints that I have, and it's not always Tic Tacs. I like gum as well. I'm not a big like mint gum chewer though. I actually personally like the bubblegum flavored extra, like the pink extra. I know not everyone likes that, but I'm a huge like bubblegum girl. So yeah, bubblegum, mints, anything that just keeps your breath fresh. And then moving on to the front pocket of my bag, the more beauty section. So kind of on the same note as when you're done eating at a restaurant, I have two things that I kind of have this little routine once I'm done eating lunch or dinner when I'm out. Is once I'm done, I'll of course pop in a Tic Tac, pop in a mint or some extra gum, and then I'll redo my lipstick. So I have this Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, and what I love about this is not only the fact that it has this beautiful gold packaging on it, but it has a huge mirror on the inside that's like pretty decent sized, so it makes it a lot easier on you. So usually I like to take this, and then I have my lipstick. This is also from Charlotte Tilbury. This is in the shade Pillow Talk, so I will just take that and just kind of reapply when I'm done with dinner or lunch. The next thing I have in my bag is dry shampoo. I have a mini dry shampoo just because I'm not a huge dry shampoo fan. However, I do have really fine, crappy, I really have fine hair and it gets greasy very quickly. So I just have some, this is the chlorine dry shampooing set. And I like it because if I feel like my hair is getting a little flat or a little greasy, I can just spray a little bit in the roots, and I feel like it just kind of helps it out, makes it look a little fuller, and yeah, just nicer overall. And then I have a product that I really like. It's this hairbrush by Rain Cry. I have the mini travel size and it comes in this little bag just to protect it. But it looks like this. It's really pretty. So this is comparable to the Mason Pearson brushes, if you're familiar with that. This brand actually mimicked Mason Pearson in that they created the same product with actually more bristles, the same quality, the same amount, actually more bristles, and they made it this prettier tortoiseshell exterior. And this is really great because of these, what these boar bristles do is when you sort of brush your hair and you drag it from the roots to the end, this is dragging the natural oils that kind of come from the roots and dragging them down your hair. So this actually really improves the health of your hair over time. So I do keep this in my bag, yes, because my hair gets knotted a lot and I like to brush it on the go, but I also use this at night before bed. I'll go through sort of like layer by layer in my hair and brush it from the roots to the tips. I mean, anything helps, right, when you're trying to work on the health of your hair. But yeah, I think that this is A, great for what it does for your hair, but then B, it's also really pretty and really cute and great, just a little thing to have in your bag, especially when it's a bag as nice as this one. Okay, and then the last thing on the beauty side is, of course, I have a little makeup bag here. So this is one of the Glossier pouches. As you guys may know, I used to work at Glossier, so I have so many pink pouches that I just put everything in. I mean, I put my quarters for my laundry in a pink pouch. I mean, just like everything goes in a pink pouch. If you're a Glossier fan, you probably are like, yes, I do the same. But anyways, so I have, of course, as I showed previously, my Film Star Bronze and Glow and my lipstick right here. So inside the Film Star, inside this palette is a contour and a highlight shade. So I have a contour and a highlight in here already, but I keep my brush in this little pouch so that it's protected. This is actually a really all-around great brush. This can be used for so many things. For one, because it has this sort of pointed tip, it's perfect for contouring and just getting really into your cheekbone. And then on the other hand, it's great for highlighting as well. Like, it's the perfect size, the perfect shape for highlighting. So I like to sort of like one side do a contour, and then on the other side, or just brush it off, I will go in with my highlight. And then I like to do my blush. Either I have a miniature NARS blush that I love, but I also have the Glossier Cloud Paint and Puff. This is also a favorite of mine, and I love this because it's sort of like you just quickly, you know, put it on your cheeks and it just gives you this beautiful, healthy, youthful looking glow. I think this is a great blush, and it's a great size for traveling or in your purse as well. So yeah, I just keep it in here. And then of course I also have a concealer. This is the Glossier Stretch Concealer. Of course I have bobby pins. I have bobby pins. I find bobby pins in like every corner of my apartment. I swear, I have them in every purse, every like nook and cranny. They're so tiny. I've lost like 5 million bajillion of them. But yeah, so of course I have some bobby pins. My hair gets frizzy and crazy, so sometimes I'll like pin it up, try to make it look a little cute. And then on that same note, I just have a scrunchie, just in case I like have my hair down that day and I'm so done and I want to put it up or it's too hot. I just keep a scrunchie. The next thing I keep are nail files, which actually come in handy a lot more than you would think, because if your nail breaks, you know how annoying it is when you just have this like jaggedy nail and you don't have a nail file or nail clippers on you. So my mom actually gave me these little nail files, I think in like a Christmas stocking one year. So it's literally a couple different like miniature nail files, And these ones actually have little squirrels on them. Because if you follow my channel or my Instagram, you will know I am obsessed with squirrels. And I actually, by the way, have an Instagram account. It's called The Fashion Squirrel. If you would like to go follow, which you should. And there I post daily outfit inspiration, and I run around New York City and love cute little pink pastel outfits. So yes, go check that out. But yeah, having a nail file is key. Because like when you need it, you know? It's like an umbrella. Which, by the way, I do not have an umbrella in this bag. I know if you watched my What's in My Work Bag video, I made it a huge point to have an umbrella on you. But this is a Chanel bag we're talking about. If it's raining, I'm not taking it outside. This is an expensive bag. I am not bringing it out into the elements. And then the last thing in my little mini makeup bag is a perfume. This is the Glossier You Solid. I just love this scent. It's just like, it's very familiar to me, and it's actually, this one does last pretty long, and you can just dip your finger into it. I just kind of like go like this, and then I put it on my neck, on my wrist, you know, places like that, just to sort of freshen up or feel like you're refreshed. And then the last thing I have in here is just a little note to myself. It says, trust yourself and keep working. And I saw this quote, I don't remember where I saw it, but I saw this quote the other day, and it just really spoke to me because, you know, in doing my YouTube channel and doing my Instagram, it actually is a lot of work behind the scenes, and sometimes it can get a little discouraging if you're not growing, or if, you know, nobody's watching your videos, or, you know, seeing your photos. It can get a little discouraging. However, I think it's always important to just trust yourself, keep working, and you'll get there eventually. You know, you have so much time, and for me personally, I love doing this. I always have said, even if nobody follows me ever, I would still be happy that I did this, just because I love creating things every day. I even just like having these videos to look back on. And yeah, so if there's any other content creators out there that are hearing this, yeah, just, you know, reminder of the day that we're all doing great and we're all going to get there. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you liked it, definitely feel free to leave a comment or like this video, and of course always subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Alright, bye!